I have thought about how to begin this story for a long time, and I keep coming back to the same place. Not Egypt, not the palace, not the moment my brother stood before me, not knowing who I was. I keep coming back to a field in Canaan, to the smell of my father's tent, to a coat I didn't ask for, and to the particular kind of blindness that comes with being loved. I was 17 when this began, 11th of 12 sons, son of Rachel, which, in our household, meant something specific. My mother had died giving birth to my younger brother Benjamin. She never held him. My father never fully recovered from losing her, and I carried her face. I didn't understand what that meant then. I only knew that my father looked at me differently than he looked at the others. Longer, with something in his eyes I couldn't name. I understand it now. He was looking for her. The coat was his idea. Ornate, colored. The kind of garment you give to someone you've already decided something about. When he placed it on my shoulders, I felt proud. I won't pretend otherwise. I was 17, and my father was choosing me, visibly, in front of everyone. What I didn't understand then, what I couldn't have understood, was what it looked like from where my brothers stood. They had worked longer, suffered more, buried their mother Leah's complicated grief and their own need for a father who kept giving his heart to someone else's son. And then I walked out in that coat. I didn't cause their hatred, but I wore it around my shoulders every day without knowing. Then came the dreams. The first one. We were in a field binding sheaves of grain. My sheaf rose and stood upright. My brother's sheaves gathered around it and bowed down. I told them. Looking back, I wish someone had pulled me aside and said, "Joseph, not everything God shows you is meant to be spoken immediately." But I was 17, and I thought that if something felt true, it should be said. I dreamed again. This time, the sun, the moon, 11 stars, all of them bowing to me. I told my father this time. Even he pulled back. He said, "What is this dream? Shall your mother and I and your brothers bow to the ground before you?" He rebuked me, but I noticed he didn't dismiss it. He went quiet in the way he did when something landed in him and he needed time with it. My brothers had no such patience. The text says they envied me, but envy is too small a word for what I saw in their eyes. Envy is wanting what someone else has. What I saw was older than that, heavier, the kind of feeling that waits quietly for its moment. My father loved me too openly. My brothers carried wounds I did not understand yet, and I was naive enough to think love could never become resentment. But none of those things fully explain what happened next. What happened next was something darker, something I would not understand until I was sitting at the bottom of a pit, listening to my brothers eat above me. I have spent many years asking God why He gave me dreams before He gave me suffering. Why show a boy his destiny before stripping everything away? And I think now, I finally understand. The dream was never for the journey, it was for the pit. Because when everything became dark, when I had nothing left, not my coat, not my father, not even the life I thought I was meant to have, I still had what I had seen. Barely, but enough.